Hey team, welcome to Music Lessons with JP Carroll. I'm JP and today we're looking at Back in Black by AC/DC. So I'm going to take you through the three main parts of the song and then we're going to play along with the song. And just a reminder that the tab and a video on how to read tab are both in the notes for this video, so check that out if you'd like the resource, and also a reminder how to read the resource. Cool. So let's get into learning how to play Back in Black. The first part starts with our finger on the second fret of the 5th and the 4th string. I'm using one finger to cover two strings, and this is an E power chord. We strum this once, like so, and we stop it as well. So we stop it from ringing. And the next part we play mostly a D chord. We're actually only going to play the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. And we're going to play these strings of a D chord 3 times. And if you need a reminder of how to play a D chord, if the tab's not clear about how to play it, if you're a Music Hub student, check in the back of your Music Hub book and you'll find the D chord there. Cool. Play that one 3 times. And then we put our finger across the 2nd fret of the 4th string and the 3rd string, and we're going to play the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, and so that's an A power chord. So when you put those parts together, and that's the first part of Back in Black. And then we've got a little guitar fill here. So it's like a lick, and what we do is we put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We play this note, the string once, and then we pull off with our 3rd finger. So it's like strumming the string that you are holding down with your finger with that finger. So, and then we're going to repeat that on the 2nd string. And a good practice for that is to pull down into the string below it, so that your 3rd finger comes to rest on the string below it. And then on the 2nd fret, with your 2nd finger, we're going to play the note, bend it up, release the bend, and then pull off like we do with the other strings. So, and that's the next part. So when you put those two parts together, cool. And then we do those chords again. And here's another guitar lick that we're going to introduce to the riff. Start with your 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, and move your 1st finger to the 4th fret of the 6th string, so it's the same string. And we're going to go, and then back to the 4th finger on the 7th fret, and then we're going to move our 2nd finger to the 5th fret of the 6th string, back to the 4th finger, and we're going to move our 3rd finger to the 6th fret of the 6th string, and then we're going to back to the 4th finger on the 7th fret. We're going to play this note twice and slide down. So to slide down, you hold your finger down on the string and you kind of gradually release the hold on the string as you move your finger down all the frets. Okay, so that's the first part of Back in Black. Let's hear how that sounds all together. Part is the chorus. So this is mainly chords, and sorry, it doesn't actually start on the first beat. What we do is we miss the first beat of the chorus, so it goes 1. So it's like a 1 and then that's the A power chord. This is the one that we use in the verse. We're going to hold this down on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 3rd strings, and we're going to play the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings. And then we're going to move our finger up 1 string. So this is the E power chord. And you can see my finger's gone up 1 string. Now it's holding the 2nd fret of the 5th and the 4th string. And we're going to play the top 3 strings, 6th, 5th and 4th. And then we're going to going to play a B power chord. So our first finger can remain in place on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and our 4th finger is going to hold down the 4th fret of the 4th string, and we're only going to play those the 5th and 4th strings. Let's put those parts all together. Great, and now we're on to the next part, which is kind of like it's almost like a power G chord, but it's an open G chord. And so what I'm doing is I've got my 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And that sounds like that. And then we're going to play that once, and then come to that D power chord that we had in the verse. So again, this one's we're only playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And back to our A power chord. And now our 2nd finger is going to come up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And what we do is we bend that note, and we stop the note from ringing at the top of the bend by just removing our finger slowly. Okay, so when you put that part together, we've got bend, and then the A power chord at the end as well. When you put that part all together, we've got and then we've got that's really the main parts we need for the chorus until the end. At the end of the chorus, we're going to have that's a G chord, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 strums, and then it's a down, up, down, then it's a down, up, down, up. So we've got 4, down, up, and then we've got a D chord again, and it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it'll go back to the verse there, or in the amended version that I like to teach, it would go to the bridge riff, which is what I'll show you next. But I'll just put the chorus together for you first. So we've got So then the last part of this version of Back in Black is the bridge riff, and this is probably the trickiest part. So this is a riff that uses all of your fingers, and it's mainly between the 2nd and the 5th fret, but also uses open strings. So we're going to play the open 6th string, and then we're going to play the 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, then the 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string, then our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, then our 4th finger on the our 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string, and then our 2nd finger plays the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So let's just hear how that sounds. Now we've got our 1st finger playing the 2nd fret of the 5th string, open 5th string, 2nd fret 5th string with our 1st finger, 1st fret 1st string, 1st fret 5th string with our 1st finger, and then 2nd finger on the 5th string, and we play this note twice. So when you put this part together, there we go. The 5th and the 4th strings, it's the same pattern. So that's the same thing I've done here, and it's just moved down one string. Okay, and then it returns to the top string for a few more repetitions. Great, well there's AC/DC's Back in Black. All the best learning that, and if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Otherwise, looking forward to next week's video lesson. Cheers guys.